fit. It's real good. Oh, hey, how's it going? So today, you guys, we are going to make a really, really cool meal. You know, I brined that brisket on the previous episode. If you didn't watch that, check out the episode where we made brisket. You're going to love it. But so I brined that brisket and I made it, and it's so, so tender. But I've had brisket so many ways, and I still have some brisket left. So what I'm going to do is utilize this brisket and make some brisket nachos. But I'm going to do it in a way you probably have never seen. So stick around for the episode because you want to check this out. All right, so I've got some sour cream. I'm just going to use some basic sour cream, the thick and chunky hot salsa from HEB. And I've got that brisket that I brine. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a Doritos fan. And I really enjoy these HEB corn chips. They taste just like the other brands, but they are a little bit better. And I think the ingredients are much better. I mean, it's HEB generally does really, really well with their products. So I don't even question it. But when I do look on the back of it, it does have a bunch of products in it. But, you know, the corn chips taste great. They're local. So I prefer these over the other brands. And don't get me wrong. I used to be all over the other brands of cheesed corn chips. But man, when I got a hold of these, it changed the game. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to warm up this brisket. We're going to chop it up. And then we're going to add some really fun ingredients to make this, to give it just a little bit of a twist. So stay tuned to watch and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is a perfect time to share that video, like it, and subscribe. Now, before we get started, I got to tell you about this cookbook, you guys. This cookbook is coming together really, really well. And I put some put a lot of thought into it, some really, really good recipes in it. And I think it's going to be something that's going to knock the socks off the world. But I know it's going to be something that knocks the socks off of you. So if you would like to support me, the description is in the link. The link is in the description at the bottom. Please go order you one. It's a great holiday gift. It's a great gift to a spouse or a friend or someone who just doesn't know how to cook and you want to just wow people with some cool meals. This is the best way to do it, and you support local business. So go and get the cookbook. Go now. Oh wait, we've got time. I gotta warm up food. So go order your cookbook and then come on back and check us out. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I'm going to grab a plate, get this warmed up, and go from there. Now, before I get too deep into this, I also want to let you know that I have a couple other businesses. If you are in the Corpus Christi area, I have an audio visual support company that's doing really, really well. And we supply companies or residential homes with home theater systems or audio systems we do PA systems for churches, or if you got a club and you want to put some audio in it. We just did a club for a guy. He's got 23 TVs and we put in an audio system. It's going to be a neat little bar right here in Corpus Christi. So if we can help you in any way and you're here, please check us out. Also, Changelfe, that is the page. That's my personal training business. And that is where I really go deep into fitness and wellness and help in healing the community, fitness programs, diet programs. Just if you just need some consultation, we can do that. And I also do health and wellness conferences. So check that page out, changelfe.com. People always get it mixed up. Is it Change Life? No, Changelfe. There's no I in there. So make sure you get it checked out. All right, let's get started because I'm getting hungry and it's been a long day. We're going to talk about them. If you can get these little foil sheets, they're very small. And if you just got to warm up a meal, this is perfect. You don't have to put it on a dish and waste your dish. You can just put it right on there and then warm it up and get that. So let's put this to the side. Remember the chips over here. We're coming back. We're coming back for y'all. And if you notice, I'm one that likes to prepare for what's next. So if you're a reactive person, you're like, just wait. So I'm a proactive person. So I like to just prepare for what's next. And I found in life that if you can do that, you can save yourself a lot of trouble. Because, I had my grandfather told me one time, people don't plan to fail, they actually fail to plan. And failing to plan is what gets most people in the most trouble. Because once you get to where you're trying to go or do what you're trying to do and you hadn't planned for it, you normally can't sustain the level of success or the environment you've been put in because you didn't really prepare, and that kind of comes out when you're put to the test and when it's time to produce. So I make it a practice to prepare everything. Like I've got the oven, preparing the oven. I've got the cutting board, it's prepared, it's ready to go. I've got this wrapped up, and I'm going to put this in the oven and let it warm up. I have a little over the top oven now. The reason I have an oven on the countertop oven is because the larger oven can use a lot of energy. And if you want to save on your light bill, get you a little oven on the countertop for warming things up. That way you don't have to fire up the big oven, and you don't have to use the other devices that could cause harm to your food. If you know what that is, great. If not, I don't want to raise any red flags on my channel, but I think most of you guys get what I'm talking about. I'm going to get this put up. All right. So I also made some salsa recently. This salsa is really, really good. I actually did an episode on salsa. And if you have not seen that episode, go and check it out. This was really good. I used serrano peppers, jalapeno peppers, some onions, some seasoning. You guys, it tastes amazing. So make your own sauce. If you like hot sauce, I like to blend, like I said, multiple different peppers and make it just really, really spicy. I'm a spicy guy. I'm like 46% Nigerian, and I've heard and I've researched Nigerian people love spicy food. So it's in my blood. So, so if you hadn't watched that episode, go watch that episode where we made our own sauce, our own jalapenos and habanero peppers and serrano peppers. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. We're going to use this today as well. All right, so our food is warming up. I really don't have to do much else. I need to dice up a few things. I was looking to see if I have any onions over there. I don't think I have any. I might have one in the refrigerator. Let's see. I'm definitely going to add some cheese to the mix. I like to use a different type of cheese. I'll let you know what kind of cheese this is in just a minute, but it's not just a standard cheese, and it's not the Mexican cheese. I like a certain type of cheese. It kind of makes it flair. And then I'm going to show you something. It's in the refrigerator. I'm going to show it to you, and it's going to blow your mind how it's going to make this meal taste. So stay tuned to watch that. All right, so we've got some food warming up. I want to definitely talk about the fact that we need to prepare yourself for the greatness that's coming. When I was in corporate, they would always say, that you want to submit your resume to look like the job you're going for, right? So you want to basically prepare to be in a position that you have not already obtained. You don't want to apply for the same position that you were at before because it's not forward motion, it's more of lateral. You're just staying on the same plane. Where if you present yourself a little bit better and do things a little better, then you can achieve a greater position. And in the world, it's kind of the same way. When you show up to a place, like when you go out on a date, or if you go to a production and you're doing a production, or if you're just meeting and greeting new people, you generally show up as the best version of yourself, or you show up as the version of yourself that you would like people to perceive you to be. And it works. Now in the Bible, it also talks about, I like the Bible, it also talks about how we can speak things into existence. All those things that are not as though they were. So there are plenty of references like, we always say don't say certain things because it could happen, or just trying to prepare us to not do things in a bad way or think badly because bad could happen. But this all works on the opposite side. It all works on the plus side where you can speak good things into your life, where you can be a better person, where you can go out and do things that you didn't think you could do just because you prepare for them properly. And preparing for them properly doesn't take much. For instance, if your goal is to prepare to just be a better person, if your goal is to be a better person, then to prepare to be a better person is to wash out anything that would prevent you from being able. I think I hear some noise. Let's check this out. So you would prepare by preventing anything that would stop you from achieving your next level or maintaining your next level by getting rid of it out of your life. Kind of like if you prepare to purchase a new couch, you have to remove the old couch. So, same concept in our life. In order to prepare for great things, we have to remove the negative things that are in our life that we've been using to just kind of get by. Just kind of, it's what everybody else is doing. It's not so bad. But we have a different hierarchy that we report into, and we have to submit and release and get rid of and let go, and in some cases die to ourself and what we have been taught and the ways of this world so that we can grasp onto a higher level of thinking, higher level of understanding, and a better communication structure with God. So you definitely want to prepare for what is coming. And I'll give you another secret. If you can have the gratitude for what's coming as if it's already here, you can change. Oh man, this is more than I really wanted to get into. But you can actually physically change things that are happening in your life by doing that. It's kind of like when people get really sad or they just prepare to die because they've been told that they have an illness that's going to be terminal. Like you can force that death to happen quicker if you just give up. And the opposite, just like I was saying before, happens if you prepare and you push and propel yourself to do things better. And you just keep telling yourself, I'm good at this. I'm better at this. I'm getting better every day. I'm a great person. I'm worthy of blessings. You just prepare for it. And every day just keep telling yourself and keep believing in yourself and pushing yourself and making yourself do more than you would normally do. And in the gym, we do it all the time. When we work out, we actually have to break down those muscles to get stronger. So we're preparing that muscle for more strength by working it out. And the only way you get stronger is you got to get in that gym and prepare for the strength. And you get stronger, stronger, and stronger. And no matter how old you get, I've trained people who are 30, I've trained people who are 80. If you can get strength, and if you can get in the gym, you can get strength. If you can just work out and work those muscles and challenge them and get in the gym and prepare them to be stronger, you make it stronger. So prepare your life, do things in a better way, do things that are going to propel you into a trajectory that's going to propel you in an upward motion and the fastest way possible so that you're not wasting time because we don't have a lot of time on this earth. So we can't just sit around and assume things are going to happen. We've got to get into a position, prepare ourselves, listen to God, and hear where we need to go. All right, that's my message for today. Now, let's check on this food. All right, so we're not quite ready yet. We're still warming up. We're going to let that warm up some more, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. I have a treat that's ready for you. So this meat is ready. It finally warmed up. It took a few minutes, but we got it warmed up. I'm going to grab it out of the oven. I'm going to chop it up We're gonna get ready. Oh, that's nice and tender. Look at that. That's nice and warm. All right, so I'm gonna take this off of here. Oh, look at that juice. And I'm gonna try to preserve as much of that juice, because once I get it cut up, I think I'm gonna just put it back. All right, so I've got my fat side here, and then it looks like the grain, the fibers are running this way. So I'm gonna chop it like this. And because we're putting it on some nachos, it's not gonna matter as much because it's just gonna get chopped. But and I'm gonna go this way. Right, just get some nice chunk. Oh, so good. All right. We got some little chunks of meat there, and what I'm gonna do, guys, check this out. I'm take that juice and pour it back on there so it can get absorbed in that meat. That meat stays juicy. Look at that. All right. So we're gonna prepare. I'm going to slide this over here, and we're gonna get our chips layered on here. Let's see. What are you thinking? I like live chips. So just a couple. All right. So now what I'm going to do is take this meat and just all over here. All right, that meat is looking good. Now, because the meat is still warm, I like to put my cheese on the top. And I know you were wondering, what kind of cheese is that, Christian? All right, I promised I would tell you. Sharp cheese. Now, it's made by Kraft, but I do like a nice sharp cheese because I feel like it gives it just a little bit of a different flavor with that sharp edge to the back of it. So we've got some sharp cheese here. And now on top of the sharp cheese, I'm going to use this right here. Now I've already had it out, so it's not super cold. So I'm not too concerned about it not, stopping my cheese from melting. Get a little dollop of daisy. Now I also like sour cream, and because I don't have much sour cream left in here, just decided to go ahead and use it all. And from there, we're going to now still have a secret ingredient. Stay tuned. Secret ingredient is coming up. I'm just gonna put this all over there like that. Now I'm gonna add a little my own hot sauce to it. All right. And this is jalapeno pepper, serrano pepper, some other seasonings. Remember, if you hadn't seen that episode where I make salsa, go check it out. This sauce is amazing, you guys. All right, special ingredient. Does anybody know what the special ingredient is? Let me get it. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. What you got? What you got? Now I'm going to check a timestamp and see. Did anybody know what this is? All right. I got this from a good friend of mine, and it has changed my life. It's called Catalina dressing. It's a classic Catalina dressing. It's kind of sweet, So if you like sweet food, this is great. If you don't like sweet food, it's still okay. I don't like sweet food personally, but I feel like this changes it up enough where I enjoy it. And I'm just gonna just drizzle that across there. Oh, look at that. All right, so we've got a Catalina on here. We've got some thick and chunky salsa. We've got my own special hot sauce. If you haven't watched that episode, go check it out. Now it's time for you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Remember too, if you subscribe and you're not getting the videos that I've already put out, it's because you don't have the notifications checked. So go to that little bell icon and click all instead of whatever it defaults to, because it doesn't default to all the notifications. So get the notifications so you can get these great meals. All right, my mouth is watering, guys. I'm gonna grab a chip here, get some salsa, get some jalapeno, get some chip. Look at that, got a nice little bite. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Let me get another one. Let's go. Cut that up. Let's go. Let's go. Cooking up love. And that brisket held up really well. Like it's still tender. It didn't overcook. Mm-hmm. Well, don't forget to catch our next episode where we're making. Step in the kitchen, grab a spoon, grab a pan, we're spicing it up, got the whole world in our hands. Sprinkle some fruit. This ain't just cooking, it's a funky move. From the heat of the stove to the joy on your plate. Almost fell back. Did you see that? It was so good. I had to take a step. All right, so next video we're making spaghetti. So don't miss out on that one. And I pray that you and your family continue to stay blessed. Remember to prepare for greatness. Give it all you got. And go bless the people's mind. God bless.